Hey, I'm Bodie Magnuson. You know, the guy from the Bodie Magnuson show. Today, we're not going to be interviewing random people. Today, we're going to be watching people try to survive in the wilderness. Let's get into it. Like I said, we're going to be watching people try and survive in the wilderness. Our first contestant, a young man named Eric Schmokel. Oh! Here he is. Hey Eric, tell the camera a little bit about yourself, will you?
My name's Eric Schmokel. Yeah.
So he's Eric Schmokel. Eric, where are you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey, huh? You ever been out in the wilderness by yourself before?
Nope.
Alright, let's get into day one. Hey, I'm Bodie Magnuson, back on the Bodie Magnuson show. Here we are back for day one of surviving in the wilderness. Let's bring in our contestant, Eric Schmokel. Hello there, Eric.
Howdy.
You ready to make your 5 days in the wilderness?
Yeah.
Alright, you mind showing us what you packed for this?
I got me a sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag?
Yeah.
Just say what you have.
Got some granola,
Granola,
a pen,
pan,
and some water.
some agua, huh?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
All right.
Here's your camp, Eric. This is where you will be spending your 5 days in the wilderness. You think you're ready?
I know I'm ready.
You up for the challenge?
What challenge?
Don't be so sure. This wilderness is full of dangerous creatures.
I think it's fine.
Alright, well, I'll be leaving you and meeting you here in 5 days. Your time starts right about now. Here we are, back with our contestant Eric Schmokel. I will be doing off-screen commentary during this 5-day stretch. Looks like our contestant is rolling out his sleeping bag already and trying to set up camp. So,
Wilson!
freezing 32 degrees out here and our contestant is in shorts. Looks like his sleeping bag is caught on his foot. He grabs his pet rock Wilson and starts to lay down.
Should be a breeze.
Looks like a contestant has already fallen asleep without setting up camp or anything really besides laying out his sleeping bag. Oh yeah, that's right. He has nothing else to set up camp. Our contestant is still napping. Nope. He has finally woken up from his snooze. Checks the watch that he doesn't have and goes to wander around the wilderness. Well, oh, nope. Looks like he's taking a leak. Alright. Not a good time. That's a long one too. Alright. Here he has returned. His hat gets knocked off by branches. He reaches into the bag slowly and pulls out his food supplies. By the way, if any of you remember from the intro, all he has is granola bars to eat. Slowly starts eating into one. He should be savoring his food, not needing to eat too much for too long. Looks like he is opening up into another one. Not very smart of the young man Eric Schmokel. He should be savoring his food, but instead looks to be eating the majority of it. He does look quite comfortable though, but we'll see how he lasts in his next 5 days. Back on the Wilderness Show for day 2 with our contestant, Eric Schmokel. Looks like he is finally waking up from his long sleep. As you can see, the granola wrappers scattered all around him.
Wilson! Wilson!
He calls for his pet Wilson, the rock.
Wilson!
There he is. The sun is really killing me.
He then puts on his sunglasses that are unneeded because the trees block the sun and provide shade for him.
Well, buddy, let's go find some food.
He then wanders off into the forest with his pet rock Wilson to find breakfast. He has finally reached his destination, stroking his pet rock Wilson and exploring this new area. He leads down and tries to taste some grass. Doesn't look very tasteful. He spits it out and walks to the hill to entertain himself. Sets down Wilson and climbs the hill. Almost trips. He picks up Wilson and makes the trail for home. Day 3 in the wilderness. And our contestant is finally waking up. He hears something in the forest. Doesn't seem to startle him too much. Wait, now he takes caution. For breakfast, he starts frying up leaves and a stick.
Where's my matches?
Realized that he forgot to bring matches and starts to chew on the leaves. Contestant now gets up and starts to explore off again.
Boredom is starting to set in for our contestant.
He is now just hitting his rock Wilson against a dead tree stump. Tries to knock it over and accomplishes his goal. Now sets off to find more activities. Our contestant is now climbing trees, swinging on this very weak branch. I don't know. Our contestant now trying to recover from his long fall. Now gets up.
Where'd I put Wilson?
Looks for his pet rock Wilson
I'll find him later.
and goes off to find water. You can hear the odd footstep pattern of Eric Schmokel after his hefty fall and the limp that he has with him now. Finally finds a river and searches for water. And by searching for water, I mean water clean enough to consume, as the river he has found is not very clean. Searching down the river, looking for clean enough water. Comes up on a trail of rocks across the river. He now attempts to cross the rock trail. Gets to the other side and leans down to get some water. Basically throwing water into his mouth. Why he couldn't have just got this on the other side of the river, I do not know. The contestant has made it home. He now gets into his bed for the coldest night he's had yet. We'll be back tomorrow for day 4 of surviving in the wilderness. Day 4. Contestant waking up, looks panic-stricken from the night before.
Holy crap, something big came through here.